I'm kind of nervous already. I gotta admit, like, we haven't even started yet, but I'll...
Oh, so hot. So hot. Spreading.
Welcome to the EBFC Show, the easier, better for construction podcast. I'm your host, Felipe Engineer-Manriquez. This show is all about the business of construction. Now, to the show.
Welcome to the EBFC Show's Hot Ones Challenge, where the questions are hot, but the hot sauces are hotter. I'm your host, Noah Engineer-Manriquez, author of Scrum for Teens. Level up your learning with half the effort. I'm joined by Felipe Engineer-Manriquez, my dad, lean legend, and author of Construction Scrum. Tell me, 10 questions, 10 sauces. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good about the questions, but I've got my fears on these sauces, especially when we start getting to this side.
Yeah.
I'm going to get really worried about right here. I think I'm the bomb, but I don't know if I can handle the bomb.
Only time will tell. What's one question that you always ask in a stand-up that seems to help the team improve?
That is good. Oh. You know, my whole thing is all about easier, better for construction. So, one of the things that I focus on immediately is what's slowing the team down. When I can answer that question with the team, it'll give me the insights on where I should dig in or where I should bite into next.
Haha. I see what you did there.
And this first sauce is pretty tasty.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident.
I'm not feeling any heat at all. Like, is this false confidence? I'm gonna go a little bit more.
Oh, wow. A second dip. All right. Lean construction started out as an experiment for you. When did you realize that it wasn't just another buzzword, but it was actually the future?
Well, you know, one of the easy ways is, like, I walk into trailers and I used to tell people, I could figure this out. Oh, wow. This is really good. I could figure out the mood of a team within the first 5 seconds of being with the team. And I knew that this was working when I was with teams and people smiled again. And more recently, I went to a project and people said, we don't give hugs on this project.
Wow.
I know, this is true. It's a really big project. A team where people are probably crying in the bathroom at least once a week before I got there. And after I got there, people said, something has changed. And it just took one brave person to just say, bad behavior is not going to be allowed. And to stand up to bullying at work. I know it's 2025 and bullying still happens even at work. And construction can be a real tough place. But it's the stresses of the system that people are under that makes them act that way. So we always say, let's be hard on the process and be easy on the people. So you just got to stand up, and with the smile, I told the bully, we don't act like this anymore.
Very good.
Very good, like this wing. Man,
Exactly.
This sauce is so good.
I'm still feeling confident.
I'm not even feeling any more raise in heat temperature, but the questions are getting a little bit harder.
The EBFC show has been running for about 6 years. So, what's the most inspiring guest moment you've had on the podcast?
I gotta say, hands down, I never really thought a lot of people would watch. So, like in the beginning, my first guest, Josh, you know, he's always got a special place in my heart. Love you, Josh. Because he took a risk to come on the show.
Respect.
But some years later, I had, let me take a bite of this to see what we got going on here.
I don't know. Neither of us have used our lifelines yet, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Now we've got chocolate shakes, milk,
Yeah.
and this is probably going to happen when we get over here.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to say, I had 2 people send me a direct message on LinkedIn, and they just wanted to meet and talk about some of the ideas from the show. And in the message, it was really short. And they said that what we talk about on the show is making a difference on their projects. And one of the people was a scheduler. You're going to have to do your research to see who the scheduling lady was. Maybe we'll put a link to that in the description notes below. But these two women met with me, and I was just in shock of how appreciative that they were of the conversations we were having. And they were using these ideas on their projects. And one of them was on the East Coast, and the other one was in California. And they were friends because they worked at the same company. And they just somehow stumbled across my show, and it was transforming how they work. It made their friendship stronger. I don't know that I can actually take any credit for that, but this is what they told me. And that little conversation was so much fun. I told them, I was like, why don't you come on the show? And I spent the next 15 minutes convincing them that it would be good for them to come on the show. And I got to say, that's probably one of the most laughed shows where I'm the one laughing and being made fun of, and I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, to get really down into different conversations, get personal, get real, right?
Yeah. It started with kindness, and then it led to a lot of laughter. So thank you. Thank you both for taking a risk and coming on the show with me.
So you've introduced Scrum to different job sites. What's the biggest misconception that you've gotten from people who've never used it before?
I gotta say, people think that Scrum is too strict and too structured because it has 5 meetings. And a little bit of heat there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm finally starting to get a little bit of heat.
I can feel something.
Just like the people that get worried about Scrum. Oh, no, it's getting me. Well, we're only 4 sauces in, but I would say we provide just enough structure to set people free so they can actually have more time to work. A lot of teams, when we get started with Scrum, they can be in as many as 80% of their days in meetings.
Really?
80%.
That's too much time. How do they actually work?
They work at night and on the weekend. And once we start bringing Scrum in and making small changes, we see a lot of their meetings get canceled or reduced. Very little time.
Wow.
Which is part of the setting people free. Now they have more time to actually do the work that they like to do. Because nobody gets into construction because they like to go to meetings.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
No, people get into construction because they like to solve really complex problems and build cool buildings or make cool hot sauces. I would love to see the construction team that made where these hot sauces get made. It's phenomenal. A lot of people are surprised that there's the standards for the meetings that we have in Scrum are a little prescriptive, but once you start using it, you have a lot of freedom and flexibility to adapt it to your team. You don't have to be so rigid. The Scrum Guide even says not fully defined so that people can adapt it to their team and their situation.
Yeah. You coach a lot of teams. When someone's blocking progress, what's their go-to move?
Well, just like this hot sauce, I don't want to wait. And I get curious right away.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on.
Oh, there's some heat here.
Oh.
I smelled the apple in this, and then now I'm tasting fire.
Dawson, how could you do this, Dawson?
Yeah.
I've been misled.
But getting curious with teams, just like I'm going to curiously take another bite.
Bite the forbidden fruit.
That's what, exactly. Curiosity helps you to understand what's really going on with the teams. Mm-hmm. You can't just take what you see on a report or what you hear secondhand. Getting curious for me means really being at the front where the work is happening. And sometimes I have to go put on my boots, my hard hat, my safety glasses, my gloves, and go see what's really going on and listen. And I pay attention to how the people are working and even more so how they're interacting with each other. And inside of the offices where people are meeting, when you're away from the actual site, you can still get a sense of like what's going on and how people are working. Just like I can feel this Dawson's apple hot fire working on my stomach right now. I am not curious at all what's going to happen next.
Congratulations on making it past the halfway point and not using any of your lifelines. How confident would you say you are right now?
I'm less confident because that Dawson's Creek is still not waiting to tell me how hot it is. The burn is kicking up. But that glass of milk is looking pretty good about now.
I don't know. You might. Let's see how long you can last.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm ready for the next wing. What do you got?
If you could fix one thing about the construction industry overnight, what would it be and why?
It's going to be what I'm feeling right now. A lack of trust for this Scotch bonnet. It's kind of jerky. And I think that's exactly, yeah. I mean, before we started rolling film, I was like, there's no way, Dad, you could pun on every hot sauce. Like,
I'm being outdone here.
But before I finish answering that, I'm gonna feel the jerk heat. Ooh, that's good. It's really good. It's not as hot as Dawson's hot sauce. But
wait a minute. No. This is a quiet before the storm kind of reprieve.
I'm trusting in my confidence to go up. If I could snap my fingers and make construction even better, I would increase trust. And I would change the structure.
Oh God, it came back.
It's coming back. I would change the structures and how we get people together to work on projects so that we can have higher trust. That's one of the things that, really, when I think about all the really great jobs I've been a part of and the most amazing teams, the highest performing teams also had the highest levels of trust. And I think that's one thing I could work on, like getting the courage to take another bite of this wing.
It's still going.
My mouth's not going to catch fire.
I put all my trust in this hot sauce.
This might be the time that you're going to have to go to one of your lifelines.
I don't know.
That is good. I think I'm still good.
All right. Out of curiosity, what's harder, managing a construction project or parenting me?
I'm going to have to say, I'm inspired by the sauce I'm about to bite into. This Ninja Napalm. Let me take a bite and answer my question. All right, this thing chopped me in the neck right away. It's just like being a parent. I'm going to have to say, hands down, being a dad was a much harder challenge. Like, we have 9 months to get ready for you to come, and it's not enough time. Like, you just showed up one day, and I was telling your mom, I was like, one day it's just the two of us, and the next day there's a stranger with us.
Just like how this hot sauce just immediately kicked in.
It just came out of nowhere. But as hard as it's been, I'm really thinking about that milk right now.
Don't give up on it yet.
As hard as it's been, it's not been harder than not having a runny nose and wanting to drink that milk right now. But it's been great being your dad. And I would tell people at work all the time, like, I talk about you every day. You're a big part of my life, and I told your mom, like, you're the best present she's ever given me. It's been you. Wow. Which is why I agreed to this interview. Woo!
You're a gift, Dad. You're a gift.
Thank you, son. This ninja it's still throwing ninja stars at my taste buds.
I already finished my wing, but it's still kicking. All right, so you're in the home stretch here. Third to last sauce. How are you feeling after Ninja Napalm? We're about to enter the bomb evolution.
I think my mucous membrane is on the fence because it's starting to make a run for it and break through. But this bomb is really scaring me It doesn't have that much of a smell, but I'm getting some terror. I think I'm actually smelling fear. And if you look in my eye,
Don't touch it.
it's starting to water.
Don't touch it.
My right eye is watering.
Okay. If you could go back to your first day in construction, what would you tell your younger self?
Oh no.
Every time I move my tongue, I can feel it.
If I could go back. If I could go back to tell my younger self, don't say yes to a Hot Ones challenge that includes the bomb. Because I just got grenade exploded TNT A-bombed in my throat. And it just doesn't stop. It's just kicking back up.
It tastes like chemicals.
And I would tell myself it's going to be okay. And in the early days, it was really hard. And later, when I started learning again, it really made a huge difference.
Really?
I would tell myself, start learning earlier. Like, which one of these lifelines is going to quell the bomb?
I'm really looking at that milk right now. Okay.
Man, I gotta give a shout out to Conan O'Brien, who inspired me not to reach for my lifeline right now. Conan, I'm thinking about you. That I'm not gonna take a lifeline until I get to the end.
Very brave, very bold. I really want to reach for this milk. Oh.
What would Coco do? Coco wouldn't drink the milk yet.
No, he wouldn't.
The bomb.
Oh, this one smells wrong. This one doesn't smell natural. You've coached teams worldwide. What is one lesson on leadership that you find the most beneficial?
I'm gonna have to say, many leaders, not all of them, but after the bomb, this isn't that hot. Many leaders.
Wait a minute. Oh no, it's coming.
Many leaders don't realize that they don't communicate enough, and that's a really common thing that I see with average leaders and really good leaders. Really good leaders know how to distill the vision for what the team's going to do in a way that's meaningful for the teams. Oh, it looks like the scorpion tree is getting you. But look, I've got one tear rolling down my cheek. But I don't feel the If you just ignore the tear, it's not that bad. I think that'd be a good lesson for any leader at any level. Get better in how you communicate, and you'll transform.
Yeah. It's like there's more than one type of communication. I've been mostly verbal through this, and we just been seeing visual out of you with your one tier.
With one tier.
There's different cues to pick up on. How is that valuable in the industry?
You know, these really complex projects boil down to assembling things together.
It touched the side of my mouth.
And then that physical senses. You've got real things to put together. You need information flow so that can happen.
Yeah.
There it is. The scorpion tail just came up and just hit the back of my throat.
That is hot.
How am I going back for more?
Someone hasn't learned their lesson yet.
Communicate more.
Yeah.
That's my short answer. After the scorpion tail. Oh.
We made it to the last one, the last dab experience. Now, tell me, What is one thing you want Construction Scrum to leave behind as a legacy? Here we go.
There, you got it?
Here we go.
Wow, that's like came down like a booger. It's so hot. I had like 5 more tears roll down. All right, that's good. The last damn experience. Oh.
You know what? Here, let's just do a little bit.
It's my hope.
Oh! Whoa!
It's my hope that, like the last stand, Construction Scrum never decreases in the heat that it brings the team. I hope that people can be inspired by the book, be inspired by the practices in my story, and that they can work to make their projects easier. Because life is hard enough as it is, and we don't need to make work even harder. I'm gonna dab one more time.
Oh my!
Thinking of you, Conan. Go ahead. Dab 2.
My toes are tingling. My toes are tingling.
All right, Dan, you did it. 10 sauces, 10 questions. Now let this camera, let the good people know where they can find you and what are some upcoming projects of yours.
You can find me every day on LinkedIn. You can find me every day on LinkedIn, spreading the good news on easier, better, faster ways to do work. And I gotta say, hit me up on my site, thefelipe.bio.link. All my social media is there. If you're watching this video, you probably found it through there.
Yeah.
Also posted on YouTube every day. Back on TikTok.
Yeah.
So hot. And what I got new is I'm gonna have to break it down. I gotta take it. Instantaneous relief.
Woo!
Instant relief. Check out the EBFC Show Scrum community. This is the place where you can join other people using Scrum on their projects, whether you're on a team of one or you're building an entire city. Love my friends out in Cayala, Guatemala, building a city with Scrum. This is going to be a great community to help support how you come together and make Scrum even easier and better for construction. Registrations are open and it's free for now. So take advantage of it like we did with these wings.
Yeah.
And let's learn together. Let's see how far we can go when we use Scrum.
This has been the easier, better, for construction, maybe yes tears, Hot Ones Challenge.
Thank you, Noah. You're a great Sean Evans.
And thank you for being a great guest, putting up with all this hot sauce.
Conan, I don't know how you drank this bottle, but there's no way that I'm going to do that. Oh. Very special thanks to my guest. I'm Felipe Engineer-Manriquez. The EBFC Show is created by Felipe and produced by a passion to build easier and better. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, everybody. Let's go build.